Hello, Michael Tracy here, TYT, etc., etc. Just wanted to do a quick video commenting on a breaking news event that some of you are very likely interested in. So it was just tweeted out a short time ago by Manu Raju of CNN that top Senate Rs urged the White House to withdraw the Puzder nomination. Andrew Puzder is Trump's nominee for Labor Secretary. And Raju continues, there are 4 firm no votes, meaning 4 firm no Republican senatorial votes, and potentially up to 12, according to his source. So that's the big news of the moment. And I think this is significant on a number of levels. Just wanted to briefly outline why. First, it's just on the merits. Puzder is a nominee for the Labor Department that a lot of people have objected to for sound reasons, including organized labor, interest groups that seek to protect the welfare of workers, obviously. So if he were to be withdrawn, that would be seen as a victory for them, and that would be the first Trump nominee to really encounter pushback on that level where he has to withdraw after having been submitted for thoroughgoing consideration. But also, in part, because Republicans would have been the ones to cause this nomination to be withdrawn. It wouldn't have been because the resistance had kicked into high gear and Trump kind of wilted under the pressure of the Democratic-led opposition. It's because Republicans raised concerns for this particular nominee. Significant because this development comes just a day or so after the resignation of Michael Flynn and the ramping up of another round of Russia mania, or Russia hysteria, some might say, including me. And the fact that Russia mania has ramped up again seems to weaken Trump politically in the eyes of his fellow Republicans, who he relies on for political sustainment. If Republicans increasingly abandon Trump, then he's not going to have anywhere to turn, really, given how he's viewed by most Democrats and most Democratic senators' constituents. So the fact that this opposition to Puzder is being led by Republicans is significant because now they're emboldened by the diminishment of Trump's standing as a result of the Flynn resignation to oppose him in other areas. Now, the Puzder nomination doesn't have anything per se to do with Russia, but it has to do with Trump. And if Trump is implicated in the eyes of the public, then obviously that's going to give an opening for Republicans who might be a little wishy-washy on Trump to voice their concerns with him publicly. Or at least internally by way of various intra-Republican machinations. Now, it should probably be said that the reason Puzder seems to be engendering some opposition among Republicans is not because they're very worried about how he'll treat organized labor. Obviously, they are more concerned ostensibly with various blemishes in his personal history, including domestic violence accusations, and also this idea that potentially he is soft on immigration restrictionism, which is seen as one of the premier agenda items on the Trump menu. So all those dynamics conspire to just basically say that the reason why Democrats perceive utility, or one of the reasons why Democrats perceive utility in hammering this Russia issue incessantly, is because they can use it as a bludgeon to pressure Republicans to abandon Trump. And that would be the key in any taking down of Trump or any real diminution of Trump as a viable political operator. So that's about it, I think. As I said, this is going to be a brief video. Hopefully you enjoyed the 3 minutes or so that you spent watching this. And tune in later today to the TYT anniversary show, which will be longer than most shows and more exciting than most shows. and I may or may not be around for that in studio. So that will do it.